So this is yesterday's painting of Coniston. We're going to paint Coniston again today. So 2, 3, 5, 4. So today I turned up an hour early to an appointment. Thankfully it's only a Zoom appointment, which means you just get a white screen with the blue thing that goes round and round, rather than being out of the house for an hour stuck in someone's office. That would be so embarrassing. Managed to finish one, and off you go. Not quite finished 2. But yeah, it's a busy day yesterday. I was working on those simultaneously. See that the quality of the paper's higher. You can see the kind of mould lines in it. It's not bleeding through, so it's always a positive. It's better than alcohol markers, which always bleed through. Let's use an alcohol marker paper. And you can just see the bottom window of the basement. Yeah. It's been fun doing St. Ives, working from old photos of when I visited many years ago, when I only had 1 child, not 2. I would like to go back and visit, but it's so far, and these days I get back pain just travelling to Blackpool and sitting in a car. So for me, not viable, not at the moment. Cornwall's is about as far as you can go away. Well, St. Ives is about as far as you can go away here in England from where I am. You can't go any further away. You go further in Scotland, and I have friends in near Arbroath, which is quite far away. You can go much further in Scotland though than Arbroath. They're not in Arbroath, they're slightly north of Arbroath, but yeah. A couple of hours on the train. I don't drive. When I went to Cornwall years ago, I went with friends, so we drove there. It's still like a day travelling there from here. I know in America it's like nothing. But like I say, here you can't go much further. In the same country. And what's the other side of this? Is the hills. I mean, just the thoughts of going to the Lake District, and I would love to go to the Lake District and spend some time up there just photographing and getting some more focused references, because there's always so far you can go on other people's reference material. And I passed them on. No, I'd like to just spend, a week up there. Just drawing and painting and photographing. But it's not very likely at the moment. I couldn't get there. Sorry, it's half term. So although my eldest is supposed to be going back to school soon, it's school holidays. So he has yet to go. So Coniston is in the valley. Oop, you got hills either side. Sorry, just going to put one pen. One pen that likes to disappear. There are plants. There's ivy growing up the side of this building, because this building's made of stone. So it makes it really easy. But yeah, he's supposed to be going back to school soon, which is good if it works. But he's got 2 weeks holiday first. This week's the first week. And then next week. So the rocks in Coniston here are really kind of gravelly, and then you've got plant matter, scrub growing up the side of it. probably have. It's hard to tell from the photograph because the photograph was taken in November. Let's have a quick look. It's April, so it'll help. No, just scrub. Okay, we swapped June of this year. It's just really craggy and rocky. So there's a lot of green, but there's also a lot of grey. But yeah, I would love to just kind of, and I have been researching kind of cameras and like really cheap second-hand cameras. I have to say, I've been looking at like cameras that cost under £200. That are from around the same time as the camera that I'm recording on this. This is a Canon EOS 650D, 750D. So the battery is technically compatible with the EOS M3, but obviously different lenses. But then I want to leave this. I want to leave this camera set. I want to leave our camera set up here. I thought with my bag being bad, I could get a cheaper camera, a smaller camera, like a mirrorless, like the EOS M3, which is actually the camera that I looked at getting. And I was convinced by the sale guy not to go for that camera, but to go for the 750D instead. And kind of the reason for this camera, rather than comparable ones, is that you can put it's got a mic in. Obviously my mic just died, or at least the cable did. I don't know. We still need to find that out because the audio quality ain't great. Need to find out why it's not working properly. But yeah, I'd originally meant to go for the, like I say, I originally wanted to go for the M3. It's smaller, it's lightweight, I could travel with it because that was the plan then. The plan was to do a lot of pottery films. I guess we could still do that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. If my back wasn't messed up, that would probably be the plan. Because personally, although I like making films. I don't like being the kind of personality, if that makes any sense. I like filming, and I like making interesting crap. And if you look at my pottery channel, my style of filmmaking is kind of different to this. I'm probably a bit more experimental. Not probably, I'm a bit more experimental. As much as you can be for, you know, a one-man team. I have asked my wife to kind of be a camera person before, and she does not enjoy it. On some of my films on the pottery channel, my sister's camera person even, my kids don't have no interest in helping me do anything, so. Technically there's a telegraph pole there, but we're going to put it on. Part of me just wants to, sometimes just like today, just wants to leave it there. But if I stop, I'm pushing. I'm not even putting my brushes back. Again. Right. And I would love to be more experimental with kind of, and more focused and more, I don't know. Like I say, I do like filmmaking, but I personally don't like being the one on camera. I don't like the one being talking. I would much rather kind of kind of film someone else and then me I would much rather film someone else than me. And that's all there is to it, I guess. Oh, okay, that's not in the cross, that's just white, and that's a chimney, know, and it's hard to put out. I would love to be able to put out, just spend time and put out better content, and I don't know, I don't always feel like this is interesting, and I hope this is interesting for some of you who are watching. And like I said before, it's the content I'm putting out is effectively what I'm going to do anyways. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sketch in my sketchbook every day. And I might as well film it and put it out into the world. And hopefully someone finds it interesting. But I don't know, I know YouTube goes more for the kind of the exciting and the in your face and the, you know, the oomph, and this does not have the oomph. I mean, you know, we could make this more interesting by editing it, speeding it up, recording a separate voiceover. You know, clicking our fingers and it's done, but personally, I wish there'd been more kind of long form video when I was learning. It needs to be more. I don't like that. You know, being able to watch someone kind of choose, make decisions and go, no, that's not right, I feel is really important for learning. I'm trying to make this side look lighter than this side. So that side's in the shadow and this side's in the sun. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. And it's really hard. If you're going to take your time, you could do each one of those individual bricks and build up the colours like that. For me as a painter, it doesn't really kind of interest me sitting there painting in little bits of colour. For some of you it might, and if you want to do that, that's fine. Like I say, it's not me personally. It's not the effect I'm going for. So. However, say idiot because I've just noticed I've not done around that window. And then we're going to use that same roof colour and a little bit of water. It can just be our clouds. Take some of it off. That's how we can vary it by removing paint. No. Which is silly, considering we still have not finished the roofs. We've still got all these ones to do. And then for the windows, generally, when you're looking inside a building, it's not always the case, but most of the time, and it is now, it's quite dark. So what you can do is get some red, get some blue, and then almost allow them to mix together. And if you're careful, putting blobs down, you get your window frames. Road. Right, there should be another line on here to kind of show the thickness of that ridge, and that also should just be kind of the rafters sticking through on that and on all the rest. I mean, you can see them on these ones. Just generally, I would recommend leaving some time in between kind of painting new lines on. And then for those, I'm just going to add in a bit more blue, just to give them a bit of contrast against the building. And the orange we've used, so blue is put shadows into those. But yeah, that is it. I'm not entirely sure what these buildings are. They could just be houses. You can always move up to have a look. They look too big to be houses though. Could just be a very big house. And actually moving up to look at them, I realised that there's actually a building in between there. This building's connected to there. You can't see it from further back, and this is this one to that one, and there's even like a funny roof. This one here appears to be a B&B. Oh, yeah, they're both B&Bs. Big B&Bs. We just hit the 30-minute mark, and I did a closing. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.